Hello there, my name is Bronze Solo from Sons of Sithis, and welcome to our YouTube channel. This is the first part of a series in a beginner guide to the Elder Scrolls Online. First things first, we are going to take a look at creating a character and choosing your race and class. Race and class. Two of the most important things to take into account when you are choosing your character in the Elder Scrolls Online. The nice part about Elder Scrolls Online compared to other MMOs, you have the ability to choose any race with any class that you have here. Also, it doesn't exactly matter what your race is compared to what your class is. No matter what you choose when you get to end game, then you're going to have yourself a great character that you're able to do endgame content in and perform very well. Now, of course, if you are wanting to perform the absolute best, there are ways to make sure that your character is built to a certain way, to a certain playstyle, and to a certain class that will allow you to be better in the game overall. For example, we know with the Khajiit, with their history in the Elder Scrolls, and with their little description here, and you can also look up their exact passive skills that you get from choosing their race, we know that their skills are going to reflect their natural agility, which will give them bonuses to pickpocketing, stealth, stamina recovery, and weapon damage. So now if we go over here to class and we look at the Nightblade, we know that Nightblades are adventurers and opportunists with a gift for getting in and out of trouble, relying variously on stealth, blades, and speed. Nightblades thrive on conflict and misfortune, trusting their luck and cunning to survive. Well, now reading that and reading the Khajiit race, they sound like a pretty good fit. Also, other good fits for Nightblades would be a Redguard because of their stamina passives, or really any other race. Like I said, Wood Elf is another popular selection for the stamina side of Nightblades. But the cool thing, like I said about ESO, you can even choose a High Elf and go with a Nightblade, and there are really, really good Magicka Nightblades out there that are tearing it up in PvP and PvE and putting out some crazy numbers. So like I said, it doesn't 100% matter what your race is or what your class is. Keep in mind that you can always change your race later on down the road, purchasing a race change token in the Crown Store, but you cannot change your class. So remember, your decision here is going to be fairly final unless you want to pay for the race change token. Now let's look at some of the racial passive skills that you're able to select in the game based off of your race. First, let's take a look at the Argonian. By the way, if you head on over to the Elder Scrolls Online wiki and search for racial skills, you should be able to find this exact page here. Gives you all the information for all of the playable races in the game. So let's take a look at Resourceful, which is one of the best passives in the game in my opinion. Rank 3. It's going to increase your max magicka by 3%, which is great. And then whenever you drink a potion, you're going to restore 4620 health, magicka, and stamina. So anytime you drink a potion, you're going to restore all that health, magicka, and stamina, which is just busted for any character. Any character that's an Argonian. This is a must-have once you hit rank 30. It's just so good. If you are about to die in PvP and then you can hurry up and drink a potion and restore 4620 health, or if you are about to die from a boss in a trial, you can hurry up and drink a potion and restore an additional 4620 health. Or if you really need to pump out just a few more active skills to get in that last shot to a boss or to get in that last shot to another character in PvP, then all you got to do is drink a potion and you're going to get whatever that potion gives you plus 4620 health, magicka, and stamina, which is just amazing. And then the Argonians also have an increase to their max health, poison, disease resistance, and they get an increase to their healing done and received, which is great. So Argonians they also make great tanks because of the addition to the maxed health and to their healing received. They also make great healers because of their max magicka and because of their increase to healing done. So honestly, they make a great support class, and they'll also make great DPS because of the potion and because of the max magicka as well. So they're a really well-rounded race. Next, let's take a look at the Bosmer. So with the Bosmer, they've got this endurance skill here, which is going to increase your stamina recovery, which is great. They've got an increase to their maximum stamina, poison, and disease resistance as well, similar to the Argonian. And then they've also got Stealthy, which is a great passive skill. It's going to reduce your detection radius in stealth by 3 meters, and it's going to increase your damage done while in stealth by 10%. So like I said, some of these passive skills are just great, and especially if you choose them along with a class that's going to reflect certain things like this. This is why Bosmer are really good if you're wanting to do something sneaky like a Nightblade, because you're going to get that extra boost to your stealth damage, and if you're going to do a stamina Nightblade, you've got that boost to your stamina recovery and to your maximum stamina. And then lastly, let's take a look at the Dunmer, the Dark Elves here. So Dunmer are great for a couple different reasons. They've got Dynamic, which is going to increase your max magicka and stamina, which is great. They've got the Resist Flame, so it's going to increase their max magicka again, and it's going to help out with flame resistance up to 2079. And lastly, they've got the Destructive Ancestry, which is going to increase your flame damage by 7% and increase your frost and shock damage by 2%. So right away, if you look and see that they do an extra flame damage and they have all these bonuses to max magicka, looking at the Dragon Knight, perhaps, that does a lot of fire damage, and you can easily make a great magicka fire mage sort of build out of it, then Dunmer is going to be a great race for you. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Catch us on Twitter at Sons of Sithis or email at sonsofsithis@gmail.com. Spill some blood for me, dear brother.